Hi, my name is Joe Miller. I'm the owner of Alaska Statewide Guides. And this video I created was to help you understand my gear list. Everything on this gear list has been proven in the field by either myself or my guides. I've been in the field professionally hunting in Alaska for over 15 years. This stuff has been proven and it has been tried. There's no reason for you to go outside and find your own equipment and bring it here and field test it yourself. While sheep hunting, you're going to be spending a lot of your time in a small mountain tent. This particular tent is a one-man style. It's 2 pounds. It's one of the smaller tents we may use. But be prepared, you're not going to have standing room, and you're going to have minimal room for changing your clothes, but it will keep you out of the elements, and it's light on your back. Some of our tents will be 3-man. They're a little bit larger, a little bit wider. We won't be carrying them on our back as much. They might stay stationary in one of our base camps, but when spiking out, we'll probably be using one of these or a bivy bag. So I want to talk a little bit about sleeping bags. Right here before me, I have 5 different bags. I have a larger 10-degree Primaloft bag. I have a medium weight down bag, a little smaller down bag, and then all the way down to an ultralight down bag. For my sheep hunts, I don't mind you bring in the ultralight or the medium weight down bag, but just remember, if you get down wet, it loses virtually all of its insulative value. Your bags like this Cat's Meow, which is just a phenomenal synthetic bag, even when wet, will retain some of its insulative value and it'll dry out during the night. This particular bag is a mummy style. Some people don't like the mummy. Mummy being it's going to form fit to your body. It's narrow on the end. It form fits to your head. It's a good bag, keeps you very warm, a little bit restrictive for some people. This bag here is a square bottom bag. It'll give you a little bit more room for your feet. This is a down bag. And you can see the bottom end is square. Gives you a little bit more room. It's not quite as form-fitting. It gives you a little more room in your shoulders. The bag will weigh a little bit more than your mummy style bag. Now with your bag, you're going to need to have a good mattress pad. Mattress pads are very important. This particular mattress pad is about the smallest and lightest you can get. I personally am not going to be very comfortable on this bag. On this pad. If you're about 135 pounds, 145 pounds, it might work for you. Very light sheep hunting pad. This pad that I recommend to everybody is made by Xped. This one actually doesn't have any fill in it. It's just air, and it does have a reflective membrane. It's ultra light. It's a great pad. You can get the same brand Xped with Primaloft inside the pad and down inside the pad, which is actually going to give you more R value from the ground. It does add a little bit of weight. For sheep hunting, I would say this is a great pad. If you want to go to your brown bear hunts and your moose hunts, you might want to add a little insulation to your pad and bring that. And remember, with your pads and your sleeping bag, you're going to want some sort of cover over the top. You can use an ultralight bivy bag or just sleeping bag cover, which is just an ultralight cover that goes over your bag, keeps you on your pad, and it keeps you off of the ground or off of the surface of your tent that can get moist. A pair of binoculars is one of the most important tools you can bring to Alaska. Both of these examples are made by Leica, the Trinidad and the GeoVid. These GeoVids also have a built-in rangefinder. With your binocular, you need a way of carrying your binocular. This particular carrier goes over your head, straps around your side, and your binocular is kept inside. It's kept out of the elements. Some binoculars have built-in lids, or you can get aftermarket lids. You're going to go ahead and put this around your neck, and it'll keep the rain out of the top of the glass. With a good pair of binoculars, be sure you have good scope on your rifle. Not only a good scope, but be sure you have covers. These particular ones flip up. They're going to keep the rain out of the scope when you're carrying it on your shoulder or when it's upright in your pack. It's ready to go as soon as the animal comes out and you're not having to clean the lens. Trekking poles are very important. I use trekking poles on all of my hunts, bear hunts, moose hunts, and sheep hunts. This particular pair is made by Black Diamond. They have a cam lock system that's fully adjustable. They have a carbide tip. They have a way to hold your hand and wrist to the pole. And they're a knee saver. I recommend all people and all hunters use them when they show up to Alaska. If you need a pair of shooting sticks, be sure they're lightweight and compact, like this pair here, at the length that you practice shooting from. On my gear list, I ask everybody to bring a GPS. This particular GPS is a PN60. It's made by DeLorme. It's a wonderful GPS. It's one of the newer GPSs on the market right now. I carry this because in conjunct with this and the inReach, I can send text messages to any email or phone via satellite connection. There are other GPSs on the market, your Garmin, Magellan, different things of those natures. That all of them are high quality. Be sure you know how to use your GPS. Be sure you've used it in the field, and be sure that all the maps that you want to use for your hunt are already loaded on your GPS. A video camera is very important on your hunt. You want to be able to remember this hunt forever and show everybody else what you did during your trip. This particular camera does not have a viewfinder, but it is in a waterproof case. It's very small and very light, and it'll do a great job of capturing all the adventures that you have on this trip. A good quality headlight is very important on most trips. This particular one is made by Black Diamond. It has 3 settings, 2 LED settings, and a high setting. The battery pack is in the back. It's waterproof and shockproof. Lens cleaning supplies are very important. This particular bag has a Nikon spray-on lens cleaner, a small lens brush, small rag for cleaning your lens and drying your lenses, and cat crap, which is actually an anti-fog material that you spread onto your lens that'll help your lenses stay free of fog. I personally in the field only carry 2 knives. This is the Havalon. It's a wonderful knife. It has detachable, disposable blades. They pop right off of the knife, and you can replace them with a new blade kept in a foil wrapper. On the bottom of my pack, you can see here, I keep a multi-tool taped to the bottom of my pack, so I always have it. This particular one is a Leatherman. So if I need a pair of needle nose pliers or a screwdriver, it's always with me. When picking a pack for one of our hunts, it's very important that the pack fits you. Not only your body, but it needs to fit you and your capabilities. This pack is a Sitka Gear Bivy 45. It's a 4,500 cubic inch backpack. It has an internal frame. It has a wide waist belt. It has a full shoulder straps. And it expands for you to cover just about any need that you have to put inside your pack. This would be the minimum pack to carry on any of our hunts. This is a larger pack that I carry. It's a 7,000 cubic inch pack. It has an external frame, wider shoulder belts, wider waist belt, has lumbar support. The top and the sides come off to make a day pack. It holds your rifle on either side, and it has a center compartment to keep any meat or bloody capes away from anything else that you have in your pack. This is the maximum size pack that you're going to use. I personally don't expect any of my clients to show up with a pack this large. It's a little bit too much, a little too heavy, and in most cases you're not going to fill it up. Anything in between this 4500 and this 7000 will work, but remember, it needs to fit you, and it needs to fit how much weight you can carry. This particular pack can be purchased at Sportsman's Warehouse. It's an Alps Commander. It has an external frame. It also has the wider shoulder belts. It has the wide hip belt. Large capacity bag. That expands. And lots of straps to be able to tighten your load down. When traveling to Alaska, be sure you bring a soft case for your rifle. You're not going to want to bring your hard case in an airplane or in a vehicle. The hard case can be left at either the lodge or our house or wherever we're staying at that time, and then the soft case will be taken into the airplane and into the field. Buying a quality gun case is essential for traveling to Alaska. Not only is it going to protect your rifle, but it's going to protect your binoculars, your spot and scope, and any other electronics that you want to put in with your rifle. This particular gun case is very wide, and it's big enough to put just about all of your high dollar items in. You have a spot and scope, your rifle, your binoculars, trekking sticks, ammunition, and shooting sticks. After putting these items inside your gun case, I could backfill it with some of your travel clothing or any extra clothing that you have. There are many different brands of personal use bags. This particular one is made by Granite Gear. It's lightweight. It can hold numerous things, from GPSs to radios to your bathroom equipment, gun cleaning supplies, first aid kits, you name it, you can put in one of these lightweight bags. I personally carry about a half a dozen of these in my equipment, trying to keep things separated and organized.